wondering if I can share with my Instagram people. Great, this is great. So we are live right now on YouTube, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Just
Wait, what? Is this broken?
No, keep holding it. Oh yeah, it's totally broken, but it still works.
Okay.
Do you see like that's my tech right now?
Just pull this.
Come
Oh
join
my God,
us
we're
over
loud.
here. Exclamation point.
Is it like, can you get it down anymore?
Whatever you need to do.
I'd like to take some of that blue tape and tape your tape.
Click here to join us right now. Exclamation point.
Let's see if this works.
Okay. This is good. Let me put this up. Oh my God. You guys.
Natalie's face. I have you guys like starred, so anything that you
Is it?
post.
Are we live on Facebook
Not
too?
yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it now.
Okay, yes, let's do it. And then I'm going to get us going on TikTok. We're doing great. This is a really, you guys, I can't even tell you what is, I just got like, every time and anything.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Here we come. Going live also on TikTok. Here we go. Let me see this up. Look at this. We're so great.
I don't know why I get so thirsty. Like
I know.
Okay.
I know. The collective dehydration.
the collective dehydration.
Would someone be open to like doing a blessing of opening for us? I can do it if you want, but I
don't want to.
okay. All right, I will. Okay.
I'll do that. I'll do it next time. I'll do it next time.
a lot,
That's
and I
okay.
just don't have it in me today.
I call in maybe 3 breaths. Big full inhale.
It's 333 again, ladies.
Yes, it is.
Wait.
Supported by the Ascended Masters.
I call in the highest, purest iterations of our spirit teams, our archangels, our ascended masters, and our most well-healed ancestors into this space right now. Whew. Here they are.
Yes.
And I give thanks to them all that Katie, Courtney, and I, and everyone who tunes into this, whether it's happening in this moment or in the future, that all of us, we are all living the highest, purest iterations of our most abundant, and that includes financially, most divine, and most benevolent timelines. I give thanks that we are all infinitely, divinely led and divinely protected. And so it is. Aho. Oh my gosh. I have to say, I really enjoy that there are 4 ways that we can look at ourselves.
Oh my God. It's a little bit too much for me.
Yeah.
Like I really
Slightly.
want to look at myself on camera.
Honestly, if
in
you
one
count this, if you
direction.
count the mirror there, it's 5.
Yeah.
I really like it. And on one of them, we're reversed, which is really confusing.
Oh, right.
Oh my God.
Oh,
I love
God.
but I love that like a man's drowning behind us.
Wait, where?
Wait,
No,
is that
it's Neptune.
Oh, it's
Oh,
Neptune.
no, yeah, this is Katie got this
Oh.
for me for.
No.
Wait, I don't see it as Neptune. Wait, you guys.
I just see it as someone drowning under the
No,
water.
wait. This for me is like I'm coming out of the primordial. Like Katie brought this for me from Hawaii.
Oh,
I'm emerging from the primordial,
it is
deepest.
It's the most prettiest man drowning.
Courtney thought it was a man drowning.
It's okay. It's okay. It's all good.
But it's like glowing the
Hi,
ring
Lisa.
lights. Hi, Lisa. It's like it's like glowing the ring lights. I'm like, wait, no, it's the
Aw.
prettiest man drowning ever.
Wait,
I want to be that pretty if I ever drown.
Oh my God.
Katie's like, it's Neptune. Okay.
All right,
so-
wait. Sorry. We're gonna
I
pull
feel
it together.
I feel like Neptune is just the theme right now.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
And I think that that's
Mm.
why it's kind of like in my head.
Yes.
So the best way that I have been able to describe what this feels like to me, it's like this overabundance of water.
Mm.
I feel like I have 10 thumbs.
Well, you also have blue on today.
I also have blue.
Oh my
And
God,
like-
you do.
and
And my
like-
nails are blue.
and my hair matches.
And you have one blue. So
This always happens, you guys, when we're together.
And together, I'm in the middle, and I'm
You're-
black and blue.
Yes, yes, her
Yes.
hair. Do you guys see that? Those of you on TikTok, Courtney has blue intertwined with her black hair. So we
Yes.
are really and
Well,
Kate-
also purple and
I see
green,
a
but
little-
you
yes.
can't see
Yeah.
it in this lighting.
yeah,
Neptune and Pisces. And
yeah, at the final,
just-
the final degree of the
Oh.
whole zodiac.
yeah.
Ew, that's what I went
It
through in
is-
September and all summer. It
I
was
mean,
awful.
wait.
I feel like it's
No.
super
Wait.
intense. It's just very intense.
Because some people,
Intense.
let's reframe it.
What
Because
is it?
Courtney said, "Ew."
Ew.
Courtney,
Well, first of all of you should know, whoever knows astrology, is that my progressed sun was in. I'm an Aquarius,
yes.
and my progressed sun was in Pisces for 30 years. It was
Yes.
hell.
wait,
And I
For Courtney, it was hell.
It was hell for Courtney.
it was,
because that. Yeah. I'll go on.
and then it was like 29 degrees for a long time.
Yes.
And
Yeah, a year.
for a
A
year.
year.
Oh my god. And it was like
I know.
I wasn't I don't know.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Well,
That's
this is part of us being on the
Wait.
talk show.
Okay. All right.
Fred
Okay.
is coming on the
Fred-
torch
no,
show.
he's not.
Fred
He's
might be
not.
coming.
He's
Okay.
not coming on.
Okay. Okay.
Just give me
Katie's
1
just
second.
going. Courtney and I are going to hold it. Just don't
Yes.
trip on any of the many wires because that would be.
Wait, why is all of our husbands messaging us?
You guys.
Mitch is now
All
messaging.
right. Make sure everything's okay. Like that. There's no big event happening.
I don't think.
Okay. Because this is it, you guys.
Mitch was- This
We're
is
doing
our
a
real
talk show,
life.
Fred.
Is everything okay?
This is
Wait,
you guys. How do you like
I
a
mean,
talk show?
Okay.
listen.
All right. Text me down.
Okay, everyone's still alive. Everyone's still incarnate.
See, this is what I mean about 29 degrees of
It's
Pisces.
actually true.
Excuse me,
No,
excuse me.
it's because
Watch my butt.
we are at the time when it's the between death and birth. It really
This
is.
is and
I know. So I'm just
like-
gonna tell you, my
Okay.
husband. I love my husband.
Yes.
He is like the most amazing soul. And I was
Yes.
like, "We're in the middle of a show. Is everything okay? Are you like okay? You're doing a show?
Oh
I
my.
didn't know that was today.
Oh my gosh. Oh
Yes,
dear.
Fred. I
Oh,
love
he's
you.
So cute.
He's so cute.
I
and
love him so much. He can tune in
All
and
is
be
well.
with us.
He's
That's
good.
Yep.
All
And
is well.
Is Mitch? Is everyone?
Mitch is okay.
Kevin, please bring the trash down. We want you
This
guys
is-
to know
this is-
that
This is our lives.
this is our life. If your medium can't be real,
Yes.
your astrologer can't be real, don't go to them.
Yes.
They don't know
Yes.
how to be a clear channel for you. Like, let's stop with the
Oh,
theatrics.
that's really good. That's a really
Yeah.
good way to
It-
start. Like this is
like-
very 3D. Like we have to actually live in the 3D as well, everybody.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not and if your medium channel is like, just go
Why are you, like,
into
giving me like
outer
that?
I don't know.
space,
You're so
go
cute.
into outer space and you just pray and it's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
No. You actually have to know how to live on this planet
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
And I know that it's a tall order.
It is.
Look at-
That's what
It
we
is.
were talking about last week. And you guys can go back, YouTube people. Like, if you didn't get last week's episode, you should go back and watch it.
Yes.
Because we were talking about the most divine thing that you can be is human. Like,
Yeah.
we came here to be human, and I'm
Human.
super interested in that. And it's
Yeah.
really crazy because you come here to be human, and then you're like in an onslaught of a collective message telling you that being human is bad and it's a problem.
Yeah.
And that you're a problem and that you're dirty from the time that you get here. So, like, here's all these main religions and we must sanctify you. And it's like, because you're immediately separated and from God. And it's like, but yet he knows every number of hair on your head.
it doesn't make sense.
That's a clashing. There's nothing congruent about any of that. And then it's like, then people are at war with themselves
And each
because-
other.
and each other. And then these other things are like, you know, you see it happening on the collective healthcare, on the financial
Yes.
institutes, on the educational institutes, where it's like thriving off of people being in a disconnected state
Yep.
and their sickness rather than their wellness. And then people start going nuts because, correct me if I'm wrong, we're in this wake up energy. Wake up, wake
Yeah.
up, wake up.
Yeah.
I mean, there's actually the Middle Earth is having an extreme awakening as well,
Oh.
and whatever beings are there.
Like Lord of the Rings.
Of course, he's reading that right now. Yeah,
Yeah. So
Yes.
any
So
Lord
it's
of the
like-
Rings fans out there.
yeah. Which you love
Yes,
Lord
I
of the
love
Rings.
Lord of the
but
Rings.
I don't
That
know
whole
what,
trilogy is
do
like
they
part of my
live
favorite. They
in
live
the
in
middle
Middle
of the
Earth.
Earth?
They live
Like,
in
there are
Middle
beings
Earth.
in there. Okay.
And
Yes.
there's beings and all kinds of magical
Yes.
things and not magical things. And
Yes.
yes.
That's getting awakened right now. All of that. And with this 3i Atlas
Yeah.
on the 19th, we are recording this on the 15th right now, everybody. But on the 19th, there is going to be the conjunction of 3i Atlas conjuncting the Earth. I mean, and this is not a planet. This is a being that has entered our solar system. And I also would love if you feel comfortable talking about this, what is going on with like everyone getting, maybe this might be too controversial, but why are people so excited like that Jesus is the only one right now? Are you noticing this in the collective? Which
Yeah.
I mean, I love Jesus. But what I'm noticing is that when I'm going all into like this is the only way, the Bible is the only way. For me, it feels like there's this whole realm of the spirit that is not being allowed to be a part of. Is this okay? Do you think to talk about?
I mean,
I'd love to hear what you
Yeah.
both think about it, because like can I have a relationship with Jesus? Can I have a relationship with the Bible? And can I also know that I am from other galaxies, other solar systems? Can I also know that actually the idea of HELL is
False.
well, how
A
about the
false
idea
narrative of fear.
how about that the HELL happens
Are we not saying
truthfully?
that for some reason?
Hold on a minute. It feels
Okay.
good
I
to
mean,
spell
well,
it.
Okay.
I don't want to get censored.
Hold on.
Also.
So hold on a second. Let me just say this. What about, I'm going to throw this out as the idea, because I feel like it has to do with interpretation.
Yeah.
And also, what were the collective consciousness at the time that we interpreted? So what was our lens? And how did we view those words? And then how do we view them through also our cultural background? And then furthermore, like how someone was trying to make the words appear so that they could thrive off you feeling disconnected. But I think that the true meaning of hell is one without love. So when you're separated from love, like the love frequency, love
Yes.
period, right? Because like if you think about sin is without,
Right.
apart from, right?
Yeah.
So you're the
Yeah.
linguist, sin, right?
Yeah.
Like
It feels like this is connected to what you're talking about. Like as being born, what we're taught is that it's being human.
is that where
Oh,
Sophia.
So
Yeah.
cute.
So I think
Which Sophia also means knowledge, like wisdom. Thank you.
You're coming
Thank
on.
you.
Goddess
Yeah.
codes.
Thank you, Goddess Codes.
yes.
Like I know that Katie and Courtney have an experience, both of them, with having grown up in a very structured religion, which I do not have. And so I'm noticing a lot of people are getting really, really excited to be in a structured religion right now, which feels very Pisces rules religion. Neptune in Pisces, it's like the grand finale of this. I wonder if when Neptune and Saturn both enter Aries, if people are going to be like, oh, wait, like, is this actually enough? Or is this strategy, or is this structure and system, am I finding it limiting to what I actually am learning exists? Because correct me if I'm wrong, but the general understanding of the Bible is that it would be not possible that there are beings from other planets and other solar systems.
I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
I think that that's what you're being taught by like a bunch of men who kept teaching that again and again. Like,
So what's
honest-
a prophet? What's a
like-
prophet? A prophet was someone who had information and taught it.
and sometimes women, but it's like, it's being like, just because, okay, I said this the other day on a post and I said, just because a bunch of stupidity gangs together
Right.
doesn't make it more intelligent.
Right.
Like, that's what happened. So like all these
Yeah.
people are like putting stupid together. Well, it is.
So it tips the scales
And
into
so
full
that it-
stu- oh,
Oh,
Right.
sorry.
it tips the
It's-
scales into a lot of stupidity.
And so then you have this like,
Mm.
it perpetuates this negative feedback loop of like,
Mhm.
yes, and then our reticular activating systems, which are your system in the brain that's like going to go on to go, I'm going to pick up everything that proves that right. So you're
Oh my
setting it
gosh.
to that.
Yes.
And then everybody wants to argue about how they set their. So if I set my reticular activating system to unsee that and see it differently, I'm going to come up with all this proof, and it's just going to happen. My brain's going to collect all that proof.
Right.
And then if I set that this is my faith, then my brain will come up with all, like, you'll see the events, you'll see it differently, right? So then people are
Yeah.
literally arguing
Yes.
over how their reticular activating systems are set
Wow.
and the proof that they're finding. And it's like, can you just take a deep goddamn breath and see that that's what's going on in the human?
Yeah.
See, that's why I love neuroscience, because and it's why I really like.
For those of you who don't know, Courtney is a critical care nurse. That's part of her story, and she knows. She's basically a doctor.
No, none of that is
She's
true.
basically a
That's
doctor.
actually true.
No, wait.
I'm her astrologer.
So I was a former critical care nurse. I am now an advanced practice nurse, which for those who don't know the difference,
I
like,
look at me.
I have about 3 degrees above a regular
Oh.
RN. So I'm an RN
Like,
still,
So
but then
feel
I
like
got
you're a
my
doctor.
bachelor's, and then I got my master's, and then I got 3 advanced practice certifications post my master's.
Plus, she can look at you and
She's
see directly
basically-
inside your body.
And that's why she's saying that.
Yeah,
And then
she's
I'm
like
an
a-
NET practitioner, which is also part of my
Like,
postgraduate
I
training.
actually would trust Courtney first before any other doctor. I'd be like, Courtney,
Wait.
what's going on with me?
which brings in part of that training for my mind body medicine advanced
Yeah.
practice, and also NET. As part of my mind body is neuroscience. So
You'll never find anyone with this combination. She
Yeah,
can be
for
like,
real.
oh, your mitochondria are
It just-
leaning
I
to
do
the
integrated
left.
medicine now.
It was
if anybody
talking
needs
to
know
me, and
that.
it said, "Hello, I'm your mitochondria."
Yeah. Is your mitochondria? And then she'll go like this. She'll be like, oh, wait, let me. And then she goes and looks into the sky and
You
does
do.
this with her nails. And she's like
Hey.
accessing the Akasha.
Very pretty nails
Her
for
nails
you
are
guys.
amazing. She's accessing the Akashic records. And when she does that, she's also bringing in like what your spirit and soul needs, in addition to the actual like this medication or this. Usually it involves eating differently also, which haven't taken in yet.
Uh-huh.
Quite yet.
Because you're in a human body, and that's
Right.
part of how we have to learn. Like, people are going around really
Yeah.
okay. We were talking about this earlier. Again, tough discussion, but there's a lot of anger up,
Yes.
right? Collectively,
Oh
a
my
lot of
gosh.
violence, a lot of
Yes.
anger.
Yes.
And
It's
so,
really-
like-
I'm feeling it too.
Yeah.
Right. And so what's happening is like that can first of all, I would encourage any of you to examine what your relationship with anger is. Do you see it as a problem, potentially,
Mm.
or do you see it as a
Mo-
part of
like a
acceptance and a healthy
Mhm.
part of acceptance? So acceptance goes like this: denial, anger, and then the acceptance itself. So if you look at it from a mindfulness standpoint, right, is, oh, this is part of my healthy process in seeing things. Like, it's not passive resignation acceptance. That's where people get mixed up.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, I'm just not going to do that anymore. Then
I guess it's
that's
just the way it is.
Oh.
And that's That's high five.
We do that, yes.
High five. And then
That's just the way it is.
right.
Yeah, Courtney and Katie are also always talking in many, many realms at the same time. So they often, it's like your guys are, I feel like you were twins in a recent past life.
Probably.
And you're like identical. And now you're like in this life, like we have
Well,
the same brain.
I'm convinced.
And in that lifetime, I was not allergic to shrimp because in this lifetime I am. And Courtney
Could you run a
constantly
mermaid with me?
is like, hey, I got shrimp. And I'm like, hey, I don't want to die today.
I
You
just
know,
want to
and-
give her shrimp so bad and maybe a little hummus. And she's allergic to
Nope.
both all the time.
Thumbs
That's
down.
not my thumbs down. That's not my
Yes.
nursing skills kicking in.
Oh,
Not on your
Yes, Val.
no.
Yes.
She wouldn't meet the known allergy. She'd be
Yes,
like, shrimp
yes,
will kill me. And
yes.
this lady who says she's a nurse wants to give it to
Just
me.
to feed me.
And my best friend.
yes.
It's fine.
Yes.
Hey, if that's the way I'm going to go out, that's fine. At least, it'll taste good. But I'm going to try and
Oh
avoid
my
it.
God.
If at all possible.
Courtney,
That's
you'll
how
be-
she knew that her husband was to be her husband
Yes.
because she was at like a
Oh,
hibachi grill where they like
cutest
grill everything
ever.
up right in front of you,
Yes.
like, and then they're like, "Oh, let's throw it."
Wait, was that on
It
11/11?
was on
We're-
11/11/2005.
Of course,
It was our first date. It was a blind date,
Can
right?
you believe this? These
A
blind
blind
dates
date.
work, you guys.
And
We went on a plane.
I know.
we had a blind
Katie
date
and
for lunch.
Courtney actually went on a blind date. That's true.
But I said to the hibachi guy, like, hey, I'm allergic to shrimp. And he's like, okay. And then proceeds to flip a shrimp at my face.
Yeah.
And Fred, in all of like his valor, was like, no. It was like slow motion. He literally was like, no. And like jumped in front of me and actually caught the shrimp in his mouth.
That
Like,
was
you
it.
cannot make it up. And I was like, I guess we're getting
This is
married.
my husband. Like that. That was it.
I love that.
That
Like,
was 20 years ago.
what I would like to know.
Wow.
I want to be like, hey, did anybody have like 20 years ago? They have maybe camcorders going in the restaurant, and
It was like the 2000s. It wasn't like
Yeah, they didn't have-
1980.
yeah.
Like,
Oh.
was it 1984
Time-
with like the giant camcorder?
time
mean-
blindness. Time blindness.
Time blindness. Yes. You said that to me the other
Yeah.
day. That expression. I am having that.
And
Oh.
and what makes it even more funny is back then I was not actually even tapped into like my own gifts
Yes.
at that point.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
I would get like little blips of intuition here and there, but that was pretty much like the extent of it. And most of the time I ignored it. So if you're there, if you're in like that ignoring state, it's all good. Like there is still hope.
Hey,
You know?
hey, that's a motivational anger. Look at like
Yes.
I'm gonna. That's high. Hey, wait, high vibe anger, low vibrational anger. So getting away from this idea that, and I think we brought this up a little bit last week, that like fear's lower vibrating and anger's lower vibrating, and we
Yeah.
must be love and authenticity the highest form of vibration. Okay, yeah. In its high vibe state, like what's your relationship with these things?
Yes.
Right.
So getting into that like anger, wait, Sophia's on here. Sophia Adler's on here, and she's amazing. So you guys should check her out. And she talks about, and I love it. I love when she breaks shit up. She's like, anger is sexy, right? Am I saying it right, Sophia? Anger is sexy, like as how like you can really say what you say. Type it to us. Yes. Yes. Okay, good.
Well, that can be a really incredible, like when used productively, you may have a little popcorn. When used productively, it really, really makes it without, well, it's Aries energy. And without Aries energy, nothing would happen in the world.
Yeah.
So it's really actually quite important.
This is why, thank God, my progressed son has moved into Aries.
Yes.
So,
Yes. So
so I
Courtney,
can kick
Courtney now has the
Well,
next,
she's not even 50 yet, and she can kick.
she
like
has
that.
the next
2 more years.
30 years she has with her progress sun in Aries. And I would just say watch out, because if she's been doing all of what she's been doing for the past 30 years with her progress sun in Pisces, I mean, yeah, that's, and also it's happening like your spirit and soul was like, I'm going to come in
Oh yeah.
when my progress sun and my progress sun is sat on by Neptune and Saturn right in Aries. That's potent. That's powerful.
Wait, what? When did?
So that's happening on
You're like, what?
February 20th. For all of you who have
Yes.
Aries placements, if you happen to know this about your chart, February 20th, Neptune and Aries, Neptune and Saturn are both going to sit at 0 degrees. 0 degrees of Aries. That's that's also part of, I mean, I really am in, let me say this. I would invite you all, if I know for me that I notice that when I tune into what is happening in the news, it really can affect my vibration. And it's not, people might say, oh, it's spiritual bypassing. You're like not tuned into what's happening in the world. And listen, this is what comes up for me. And I am open to being not correct about this, but when I am watching things that I actually cannot control and I cannot physically go and help someone who's living in a whole other country, what actually I feel like helps the world is for me to actually create so much spiritual hygiene for myself that I am not taken down into a rabbit hole of despair, and I can be here and be with, like, here's my soul sisters, and lifting myself up in vibration and frequency, and then my vibration itself helps the world. It doesn't even matter if you know that I exist. Oh, you were talking about this?
Well, this is what happens. We're all having conversations with each other. Even when we don't
this
know
is what happened.
Yeah.
Because I already am feeling so much better simply talking with you. Like my whole mood is uplifted simply by having this conversation.
Well,
and being in your frequency.
We were talking about, you talk about our natural state. Okay. Any human's natural state is actually like homeostasis. So
today's card of the day was stress.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes.
So I do the card
really
of the day.
Feel that.
Today's card of the day was stress. And
seriously,
the message that came through as I was typing it was about, the state of stress is not meant to be a long-term state. It is meant to be your protection from danger. It dumps your hormones in the moment to get you out of a situation that could potentially kill you. And then your body naturally resets. However, because of the energy in the world and everything else that we're stimulated by, our nervous systems never actually get all the way back into that rest state.
Well, it's actually a result. So you have two pathways. You have a chronic stress pathway and an acute. You don't ever want to get rid of your acute stress, and you won't. It's built in to your non-negotiable DNA and your reptilian brain. But what happens for people who are not engaging in mind-body evidence-based, by the way, medicine that actually helps to downregulate those states, is we start to internalize stress and it goes into the chronic pathway. And when you go into that chronic pathway, that's where it starts impacting our literal health, our DNA expression, our maladaptive behaviors, which are our poor coping skills. So like acting out, bypassing, active addiction to anything, FYI. There's a lot of 12-step folks that are like still in active addiction of chaos.
Yeah.
So besides that, that's a different conversation. But
it's a good beginning point.
Yeah. So like then it
John and I talked about that last night.
Yeah. Then it spirals. It spirals down to honestly, it actually goes right into your telomeres, which is what the little things at the end of the DNA on that X, like right here, that says I do have this long of a life, or I shorten my life. So even that idea that like we don't have any say in how long we live or how we react or how we live, it's false. All those old paradigms are being broken up. And you're saying that in the collective, you were saying like this Aries versus this Pisces is like we're actually burning up all the illusion.
Yes. Right?
It's like steam. It's like the steam is starting to clear. Like we're moving into that space. So it's like boiling, which is the anger and all of the stuff that we're seeing happening in the collective.
Yeah. Because you have to look at it as it really is. You have to look at the truth, and everybody's been mutating the truth. So like we're gonna argue more about what the truth is. I'm sure there's gonna be people that watch that are like, we will pray for you. And I want to tell you,
I'll take
thank
all the
you.
prayers. I will
love
take
it.
all the
I
prayers.
welcome that.
I want to say thank you. And for those that don't know, I have died 3 times and come back. So I'll be hellbent, literally, for someone to tell me what's going to happen when I die.
Right.
Because I already know.
Mhm.
So,
Right.
like, there's that. And the fact that, like, thank God, I've always been intuitive, but when I came back within like 3 years time of surviving like a major brain injury and crash, like
I didn't know
my
you had a brain injury.
oh my God, I mean I was ejected from the vehicle
I didn't
like
even know
80
that she
miles
had
per
a
hour.
brain injury.
And then my brain was bleeding. It was bad.
Your brain was bleeding?
Yeah, it was really bad. I was dead. I was on life support. Everything was crushed
I
in
was-
my body, including my head. And they'll be like, oh, like that's why. No, guess what? When you recover,
Stop.
Wow.
and we can recover with the
Am
right.
I too close to you right now?
No.
Is that okay?
No.
Is my breath okay?
I think your breath's great.
Oh, good.
But
I love you guys.
this is how it goes with us.
It
See,
is.
we
It
can be
really
talking
is.
about really deep crap, and they're like, "What do you think about my breath?
Mhm.
What do you think about my breath?"
Is
I
my
think it's
armpit
great
smelly?
because we're checking in on our humanness.
Yes.
Like, okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Oh
how's
my
it-
gosh.
Yeah.
Wait, that's making me, I'm having a laugh
We're
right
like
now.
literally in a pile on the couch
Yes,
right now.
it's so nice. I love it. Also, we are all like really, if you were to see us in person, we are very, our presences are very big. And
Yeah.
Courtney appears in my mind, like Katie's in my height, which is around 5'9", 5'10". Is that right?
Yeah.
Like, but she's not, but she is. So like when you sit, if you come to an in-person event with us, like
I'm maybe hitting
It's-
5'3" these
it's
days.
really
Maybe.
sweet. Like people will sit in front of us and start crying, and it's like, oh, wait. And I feel like,
Is that a good
It's
thing?
like it's a good thing we've done our own inner work.
Yes.
Because that we can take that personally when
Like-
that happens. But we know what like what happened in LA when we
What?
went to Topanga Canyon.
What
Remember we were in
happened?
this store
Oh.
and this
I don't know
woman-
this story.
because you were.
this
Well,
okay,
you
'cause
were
were
there.
I was there.
there.
I was.
Right.
I was there in my dream world.
It
Yeah.
was amazing. We're shopping in this little store because the power went out in the whole
Oh.
town when we got there.
Of course.
right?
You
If
guys
you haven't been to
we
Topanga,
knocked out the-
Topanga Canyon is
We
amazing.
typically knock out a few.
It's-
birds.
It's amazing. But we were looking at stuff, and one of the women that worked there came up. She said, "Oh, can you tell me the story of your tattoos?"
Oh.
And she really like enjoys asking people the story of their tattoos. So
Yes.
I mean, I have on my thing
Yeah.
now, but for
She's
people who don't, I
covered.
have like tattoos all over.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I turned around to face her because she was behind me, and she went
What?
and literally burst into
Yeah.
No.
No, she did.
She did.
Wait a minute.
She did. And
Wait.
she was touching Katie. Everybody
She
likes
was like,
to touch
everyone
Katie.
likes to touch me. So
Wait,
she's touching me.
Wait. I
Don't
didn't hear
touch
this-
me.
I didn't hear this.
Don't
story.
touch Courtney. You can touch me if we're
She's
together.
an Aquarius.
She'll
She's
punch you.
there.
She will punch you in the face.
Wait. I did not hear this story.
And here
What?
she was drawn. So on, I'll show
Oh
you
my
guys.
gosh. This
So,
story.
this
great.
is on my arm here. This is
Oh, the Buddha?
it's Kuan Yin,
Oh.
and she looked at that tattoo, and she said that it just went like straight to her heart.
Whoa.
So,
Yeah.
so
Oh
Kuan
my gosh,
Yin,
of course I
Kuan
heard.
Yin is the god.
think
She's
I
like
heard
the
that.
goddess of compassion. She's connected to the moon energy. She is for people who do like yoga or chanting. She's Om Mani Padme Hum. That is her. That is her chant. That is her mantra.
Is that Kuan
No,
Yin?
that's Buddha. So Kuan Yin, Kuan Yin, how you a vase. So she always holds a vase, and in the vase is water.
I'm listening.
But
I'm
the story
listening,
of
I'm
Kuan
listening.
Yin was
Wait,
that
this
she
is
had.
a good story because
so-
I didn't know that this happened.
So the story
So
of
she-
Kuan Yin is that she could have ascended, and she chose to stay
Oh.
close to the earth in order to help humans and to
Yes.
help people see
Mm.
Which
the importance
happens.
of compassion and
Mm.
giving grace and
Mm.
opening your heart space up. So I mean, I love Kuan Yin. I'm gonna do a little shout out to Donna also because
Yeah.
Donna Spear, you guys, she's Celestial Phases. Check her out if you
Yes.
haven't.
Woo!
Her and I have been friends for a very long time,
Mhm.
and Kuan Yin is her
Maybe.
her person, you know, and she works very closely with Kuan Yin's energy. So if you need a little extra support in the area of like even like compassion for yourself, you know, because you I think that
facts.
so I was telling the story of Kuan Yin to this woman, and she was just like beside herself, and she was so sweet. And she goes, you know, you're a healer. And I said, yeah, thank you. And she was so sweet. She was so sweet. And I said, yeah. And she goes, no, really, I mean it.
Yes,
and I said,
like, yes.
I said, really, I know. Thank you. Thank you for saying that in me.
Yes.
You know, and she was just like, I mean, it changed her whole. I mean, you saw it happen. It literally.
No,
like,
I witnessed the whole thing. It was like all this magic was happening. Actually, on all the stores we went to,
yes,
we got there and we had these like amazing. What was the other store we went to? Because I love
Los
that
Angeles
too.
You guys, they went to Los Angeles to visit
And
Sophia. Who's here watching this right now? Which we love her so much. We love her.
Wait. Which one?
We went
Yeah,
to
the crystal store
Oh my gosh,
in Topanga, and it was Canyon, and it was like so amazing.
There's like a natural waterfall that they found, like when they bought the land, and it was like in the mountain, and just
so
if you guys haven't been to if you ever get out to LA, where you know you live in that area, or whatever. If you haven't visited Topanga, it's like a special kind of energy.
Look at these skulls on.
D, hi D.
Hi D. Oh hi D. Love you D. One of my favorite, like 50,000 placements in Capricorn. She really does have that.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
So let's circle back to Jesus.
Yes,
wait.
Because I really want to know what you guys have to say about this.
Okay,
because like
I'm a huge fan of Jesus.
I know,
and this was my thing, right? I also
want to know what you guys think. Why you guys think it's so intense that so many people are going hardcore into born againism right now?
Because that's people
it's
going.
Safe.
No. Wait,
it feels safe.
There's safety. That's true.
Because there's a set of rules that are very clear to follow.
Well, let me tell you about how it works in collective consciousness.
Born agains are all Virgos. I'm just kidding.
No,
it's not true. I'm just kidding.
Hear me out on this. So remember last week I was talking a little bit about collective consciousness and how we went, most of the planet went over to that integral stage of consciousness development.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what happens is right before you reach that stage, a bunch of people are going to go backwards. So remember, you have a little regression. And if you're regressing, you could be regressing into more of that moralistic phase, which there's nothing wrong with the phase. We have to stop making I want to say for my born again Christian folks, okay, I know that you can pray for us and I love you. And people, I know it's hard for them to hear this because they're really attached to no, this is the way. You're right. Love is the way. And you're allowed to have that faith and it's important for you. And it's important for your development or other religions that are very dogmatically positioned.
I'm hearing this with Judaism too.
It's
right now,
okay.
also.
I know that it's what happens is people get scared because there's so many religious wars, right? And there's war and fear of judgment, and all the things, and so people are seeing that the planet right now on Earth, it's like all of our structures are crumbling, and so there's this sense of oh no, we're dying, and what it is the old ways are dying.
Yes.
So when that fear comes up, it goes, oh, I better be ready so I don't die, because in the human body we're born for life.
Yeah.
So whatever that equates to in each individual story of an individual, they'll start to consider things like maybe I should be doing this, or maybe I shouldn't, because that fear, that stress is going hey, you might die.
Right.
And then it goes, okay, well, at least I'm going to be safe. And
because I'll have converted to
I've converted, but that's okay, because even their spiritual experiences are very important.
Yeah.
And so if they're having a spiritual experience that doesn't involve congruence with mine, I can have deep compassion for them. Also, I can have space if they're being inappropriate, and not participate, but love them from a
Back here.
distance. Or like, can I just say this? My uncle is a born again
Oh,
pastor, and he is the most loving
Mhm.
man that I know. He's genuine, he's authentic.
But does
And
he,
I'm
can
so-
he take you in, or is he?
He loves me so much. Now
Yeah.
he of course is concerned
Yeah.
for my
So-
salvation,
right.
because he is a man of great faith and he
Mm.
does believe that. And so I see that not as a threat,
Yeah.
but like, oh my God, I love him. Like,
yeah.
like because he really loves me.
Yes.
Like, that uncle is the same uncle that no matter where I was in my dark night of the soul, like what at that time where I crashed out in my life of like where, you know, I had to go, I was in jails, institutions, and literal death.
That's the fifth. That's
Like-
that's the 12th house.
Right? That's my 12th house.
Your moon and your Uranus in the 12th house.
And it was
In Scorpio.
horrible. And he managed to find me no matter where I was,
Oh my gosh.
just to tell me that he loved me.
Oh,
And
that is the
Yeah.
work of Jesus.
now
Yes.
that's the work of Jesus. I think
That's
that
the work of Jesus.
I'm like, thank God, and my
Mm.
cousins, his children, are some of them are the same way, and
Mm.
like
Mm.
his wife, and I'm like that
Mm.
right there. If every damn Christian showed up like my uncle shows up,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
he would tell
Yeah.
me, he's so humble, he would really not want me putting him on a pedestal, but like I'm telling you, right? We've had this conversation.
we
I
have.
said, no.
Yeah.
I want to meet
My
him.
uncle, he's the most.
He
I
sounds so
love him.
lovely.
Yeah.
And to me, he does what I know.
Yes. Yes.
And
yes.
that's the Jesus of love.
Yes.
And that's Jesus came on the planet to flip it upside down.
Yeah.
Hey, he had good anger. Remember
Yeah, he
when he
did.
flipped
He
over
flipped
the
it, yep.
tables? When he
I like that meme you posted.
I did. I was like,
Wait. Why
It
does
was
he
like-
flip the tables?
Because he gets mad. It's the story in the Bible that like the merchants or the tax collectors were set up inside the temple.
Oh, and they
and they
shouldn't
were-
do
and
that
they-
'cause
yeah,
that's a
so
place
he was
that's
like-
sacred.
I love you, and I'll also flip your tables over.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I remember like that whole concept that somebody was going to tell me when I was younger, when I was being my years. I've had a lot of different like transits in my religious practices, not because I'm inauthentic, but rather it was where I was at and what arose for me. And all of them were correct, including my born again time. Like I don't
Yeah,
look
Courtney
back
was
in,
born again.
I was
for a
in
while.
ministry. Like my bachelor's, I studied at a Mennonite college.
Oh my gosh.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong.
Yeah.
I'm not angry about it.
No.
Yeah.
It was fantastic. And but I guess I was saying all that to say like coming back into like
So what? So now
Yeah, like-
at this point,
oh
what is?
when people were gonna tell me I couldn't be a witch and believe in Jesus too.
Oh, right.
Or I can't be a medium and believe in Jesus. Well, maybe you can't, but I know that I can, and you will never separate me from that love ever again. And
Yeah,
I
I-
love that.
like,
That's beautiful.
and I will not join you in that box of who the saints are or who the angels are. Or if that is yours, you get to have that, and I don't want to take it away from you. Like
yeah.
I don't want to make your experience, your spiritual experience, wrong. And it's like, are you using it to love people, or are you using it to criticize people?
Yes.
High vibe faith,
Right.
Yeah.
high vibe faith,
Yes.
low vibe faith.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, like what is that? Like, for me, it's like, well, sorry, I can see these goddesses and experience them. And I can also see Jesus, and we see these, oh God, blasphemy. Dare you say that, child? You are crazy. I was thinking this the other day. The fastest way to undermine the truth is make the person crazy.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's like an actually documented
Yeah.
thing that
Yeah,
is
just
being
say that
released
they're
right
insane.
now, like CIA with all the stuff with like the extraterrestrials and
Yeah.
UFOs,
They
and
made them crazy.
that was an actual like you can look it up. Hi FBI agents, if
what?
you're listening to this, have a great day, Merry Christmas. It really, that was what that is part of what the plan was. So
If
that
a
it would not
CIA
get out.
agent were to say, "Oh yes, I've been hanging out with aliens,"
it was-
No.
You're
It was
saying it was actually
it was
part of
actually part of the CIA's plan and government and all that other
To do
to
what?
discredit people who
Oh.
had those experiences.
Oh.
Well,
You know, and it's not just in that, but I'm saying like that is an
Yeah.
underlying kind of foundation
hmm.
that has been used forever, for probably for as long as there has been humans on the planet. Of, oh, you don't agree with what I'm saying, or oh, it's dangerous for people to know this, or oh, blah 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 blah. You're crazy.
Huh, you're making me have like wonder if something about I got used to get so activated by that word when people would say, "Oh, you're so crazy," and
Yeah.
I feel like it might be past life stuff also.
Yeah, it
like
absolutely could be.
I like speaking about spirituality, or that where spirit's having a human experience, and that actually the 3D is not all that there is. And then who knows what happened to me because maybe I was put away somewhere.
Right.
I don't know, because I've had such a strong reaction to that word for so long. I was like, wow, that is and then this phrase of if it's hysterical, it's usually historical. So my response to that word feels like it was hysterical. And
Well, the word hysterical stems from the same as my hysterectomy,
Yes.
my uterus,
yes,
being a woman,
yes,
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
like the very connotation with all of that
Yeah.
is unacceptable. Like,
Mm.
I don't know. I just feel like I've been having so many like things that I'm surprised that humans can't step back and see. Like, can you look at the pattern?
Yeah.
Look at the pattern.
That.
Look at some of the things that are facts, because
Yeah.
there's lots of rooms for.
What happened?
It says it got my live did not comply with the For You feed, probably because of what we're talking about. We're still live on TikTok, but it's not getting out as much as it was, probably
Because we're
wow.
talking about-
my
because I opened
gosh.
my mouth.
Oh my god! After
Oh
you
my
talked about the
gosh.
FBI.
It's
After I talked
happening.
about it. Yeah.
This is very interesting.
I wish them Merry Christmas. And
Someone
that's what
must have
happens.
complained.
Well, we're talking about really activating
Yes.
stuff. We're talking about
Yes.
Jesus. We're talking about paradigms that
Yes.
have been like harmful to people.
Yes.
That like people really like. You're talking about like, it's their. I'm telling you, it's like, this is my life. This is life or death.
Yeah.
And that life, if you can hit that zone to put you into this is your life or your death, we're going to activate you, and you're not going to be able to think straight. And then you're going to go into attack
Yes.
mode.
Right.
Yeah.
So if I can do that to you very quickly.
Mhm.
Now, the thing is, if people practice true mindfulness techniques, if we take the charges off this, go get NET. If people don't know what it is, you should go check it out. Note point therapy, breath work,
Right.
yoga,
Reiki.
Reiki.
Some people do tapping.
Yeah.
Yeah, some tapping. There's different things. It depends what order you can do them or what's going on and what you need, which is why it should be like precision based. I will never walk away from precision based medicine again, because it's like, no, let me see how it's arising in this individual and what the combination, including nutrition. Why? Because if your cells aren't functioning,
Hello, mitochondria.
if your cells aren't functioning efficiently, neither is your channel or your mental health.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
that's that about that. I will talk about that on another day.
Yes.
Natalie.
Yes. We can have that.
Another-
Nutrition
Another
as a spiritual
conversation.
experience.
Yes.
Wait, what did I want? I also want to say this. This has been up for me. I'm going to say this and probably activating material, but I also want to say that I want to remind people that no matter whether you happen to be in a lifetime in which you identify as Jewish, or in a lifetime in which you identify as Palestinian, I invite you to remember that you have been the opposite in very recent past lives. And that feels really important for me to say, because that is getting so lost all over the collective. And it really makes me cuckoo bananas, the inability to pan out from what's happening right now.
Yeah.
And to remember, like, Courtney was my dad in a lifetime. I was Katie's killer in a lifetime. Like, it was.
Do you want to call me daddy?
My daddy. I do. My big daddy. Yes. Like, can you guys, I invite you
It's
to
like
remember
Biggie,
that.
Is Biggie here? All of a sudden I hear, I love it when you call me Big Papa.
Oh my god.
He is. He's like right here.
Is he dead?
Yeah.
Oh, Biggie Smalls?
Yeah.
Wait,
Why do I
wait.
even know who that is? I don't actually
Wait.
know who that is.
What?
Is he
You
a rapper?
definitely
Yeah,
know.
you do.
Look at
Wait.
You knew the song.
You
Oh,
definitely
he knew the
know
song?
this.
No, you knew the song.
I just started dancing with you. Oh wait.
This
Hold
is
on.
also
Wait,
what happens
Sophia
where people
said that
were
went
like,
to her head too. Wait, what's the? You guys.
Wait, is this a
How did he die?
he
He
was
got
murdered.
shot.
Oh, Biggie, I'm
And
sorry.
they still don't know. Well,
Oh,
I'm
he's
sure-
here
yeah,
right now.
Yeah,
Biggie.
he's good. He's good.
You guys-
My brother-in-law, it was like my favorite present ever. He got me a CD like years ago. It's an actual CD that is a compilation of Biggie and Frank Sinatra.
Oh my
And
god.
it's like melded together and they're like amazing.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes.
Highly recommend if you can find. If
I
you can
guess
find
this is
a
the
copy of it.
2007 remaster.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't die long ago. Oh. Yes.
Like,
You gotta know that song.
I knew
Everybody
that one. I
knows
didn't
this
know that
song.
it had the word daddy in it.
I,
it's called
It's
Big Papa.
Oh.
I love when you call me Big Papa.
Big Papa. Throw your hands in the air.
So you guys.
So this is like a very, I mean, this does happen when we're talking about something.
What?
If someone's
Sorry.
on the other side, they will sometimes just like randomly pop in.
Yep.
Yes.
So he just wanted to come in and say like, peace.
He's-
See ya.
And that he's also with Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yes. I
Um,
like that.
So for me, it's being raised in like 16 years of Catholic school, you know, like very, you know,
Yes.
very faith based.
Mm-hmm.
destruction.
It's what?
It's a very faith destruction.
Destruction.
Faith-based
I always
destruction.
say I'm a recovering Catholic.
I mean,
However-
I have clients who identify like that.
Yeah. So for me, I mean, I didn't have terrible experiences. The structure of it just never felt right to me.
Mm.
You know, and for me, I've gotten to a place where no matter what you believe, like I can hold space for whatever that looks like. You know, and it's like everyone's here, everyone's on their own journey. Everyone, we don't know what people's soul plan is. We don't know what their blueprint. We don't know if they came into a body to have the experiences that they're having.
It's true.
So it's really easy to want to like jump in and like, oh, let me save people and let me do this.
Yeah.
And, you know, especially as, you know, people that are watching this, you know, you're going to be very highly intuitive people
Yeah.
and highly
that's true.
sensitive people.
That's
And
true.
it's like there's this almost this compulsion to fix things.
Yes.
And if you can remind yourself, hey, you know, like everyone's having their own experience and I don't know what that looks like. And I can send love to them, but it's not my job. It's not my job to fix it for them
Mhm.
because they're going to learn or not from what their experiences are. So it's a practice. I say it all the time, like all the things that we talk about are their practices, you know,
Yeah.
and it's gonna feel hard when you're first starting to do it. And you're gonna have things that come up in yourself when you first start to do it. And then you get to a place and it's just like, you know what? This is what that person's experience is. I can hold the space, or I can choose to step away too, you know, and that's another big piece of this with, you know, setting boundaries, and you get to decide what works for you.
Yeah, because we can't make the ascension game into the same like, oh no, like everybody must ascend or else.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like no.
Mhm.
That's
I said today to someone that not everybody who's here is meant to ascend.
Right.
You know, maybe they're the people that are like more highly evolved souls that came into a
Mhm.
body to hold space to try and anchor this stuff back so that more other people could ascend.
yep.
You know, so their job is to actually be in a space that made to our viewing as humans through that lens seem bad or terrible or awful, but maybe they're supposed to anchor that energy so that enough people are activated to actually move away from
to
it.
tip
Can
Yes.
can I speak to that since we're
Yeah,
on this like
the
Jesus?
tipping point.
Since we're on this like very controversial Jesus
Yeah, it is
note,
obviously since
like,
we were like
I know.
is
this
is-
is not meeting criteria.
is this how about the idea, and this challenges people to like let go of all the identities that they've built themselves on, but here's this idea. Like, how about the idea that Jesus was one of those people
Right.
that was like, hey, I'm going to die on this cross for your sins and be this anchor of love on the planet because I can take this. I'm this ascended that I'm able to come into the manger, live kind of like this lower, like in the
like socioeconomic,
lower socioeconomic, people can be coming after me from the time they even hear about my birth, right? Because I am this powerful anchor, and I am going to hold this. And I do believe, in fact, that is one of the things that that Jesus did do for the planet. So did some other folks in different ways that they came on that team. And I think if Jesus were here, he'd be flipping over tables again, quite frankly, with what we've done with him. Yeah. And like, that's why it says in there, like, hey, like, you might get to my Father's door and I don't even recognize who you are. You say you've been doing this, but like, I don't know that you have. And so, it's kind of like that. So I look at like I don't want to judge Jesus based on the lower vibration of the ugly part of humanity.
You don't want to judge Jesus?
Yeah, like a lot of Jesus. Oh. Because like they immediately get put into the wounding of a lot of people and a lot of people on the planet. Same with like any aspect of any of those main religions, like where people get very activated. Like, do you have the capacity to go, wow, this is really activating to me, but I've really attached my identity or an experience in my subconscious to this, that it is very activating and feels like I want to fight you, right? Like, and also,
yes, Karen, she said, I love that perspective of Jesus. Yes.
Yeah, like, could we release everything we think we know?
Yes, right.
About all of these things.
Yes.
Yeah.
And beings. And like,
right. Like we don't actually know what we don't know that we don't know.
Exactly.
I know you. And I know that you know that I know you.
Like,
yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So there's that. Yeah. And, yeah. I mean,
yeah, this is
really,
like
I
a
love
lot
this conversation.
it's a lot.
I feel like it could be like
too.
a 20 episode.
It could.
Because I like hearing you also bring out like phrases from the Bible, and you're like, oh, and then he said, I don't recognize you because you don't look like, I don't know what the words were, but like, do you? And when she says that, do you recognize those words? Like, did you study like?
I mean, I didn't study like she did. Nobody studies like Courtney does. Let's be honest.
The Bible, though, but
no, I know
you don't do that in Catholicism.
Not really. Like we would read, like you read Bible. Like I know the stories. I know a lot of stories, but I don't know.
They gave them our catechism books.
Yeah, like I could probably recite all the Beatitudes to this day. You know, like
Beatitudine.
Yeah,
that was in Italian. That was so cute.
But it's almost like if we can remember that anger is a healthy part of the process of acceptance, could I sit back and go, these kind of like really like dogmatically positioned religions as the part of humanity that is also a healthy part of our development as humans. And like, I don't always like how a 2-year-old acts, but I'm not going to condemn them. Right. Like what if I can remember it like, oh, this is like human development. And that could I invite compassion? Yeah. Even like
you touched right on Kuan Yin. She did.
Gosh,
She put her hand, she was like, it's right here.
Could I invite compassion into that? And sometimes I'll be honest, it's really challenging for me.
Yeah.
Like, and then that's when I go, you know what? I actually just want to not like you and be pissed off right now.
And it's scary.
Yeah. Yes. And no, she said, and it's sexy.
Oh, and sexy. Oh, sexy, scary.
And, it's all the S words.
All the, yeah. Wow.
Shitty, sexy, and scary.
I love hearing this. I think this is a really great conversation. I also want to honor that it's almost an hour going on. And I want to say what I'm noticing for myself, I read the Bible at Columbia University because we had to in a class called Literary Humanities that covers the major texts.
Oh, that sounds so terrible.
It was I fell asleep in a lot of it, but and I did not know what I was reading.
Did you just
Oh my god! Oh my god! She missed her mouth. Like the Bible was so boring to me, and I did not understand it. And I was like, I think we had to read something like with the word Matthew in it, and I was like, this is so boring. And now I'm like,
Matthew wrote one of the books of the Bible in the New Testament. He wrote a gospel.
Did?
Yes,
The gospel.
Nice.
See there, right there. That is ingrained Catholicism. That
Oh.
is like in my system
See?
forever.
But that's why you also have these different books of like Matthew and Luke, because these are different perspectives.
And there's also books that are not in the Bible.
yes,
That you can also read.
Now
and
you're really saying
access.
fighting words.
yeah. Now we're really going to get censored. That's okay.
You know
That's
what?
okay.
It's the end. It's fine.
It's the end.
It's
We're
the
at
end
the
of what we're
grand
doing. But it's just you know what? Think about it. It's something to kind of, if you want to expand your thoughts out a little bit.
There are people
There's a
listening
lot.
that don't know that.
There's a lot.
Like there are actually yes. And remember, if the Bible was written 2,000 years ago, in theory, like, what about all the other years that were before that? Like, what was going on? Like, I invite you
That
to
might be the
question.
Old Testament.
Do you really want to get me censored? And I'll start talking about the aliens that built the pyramids.
Right? Oh, that is really good. Well,
I am. So my Jupiter is in Aries. That's getting lit up right now.
Yes!
My Aries fire's like, bring it.
Yes. Well,
I love when Katie gets fired.
I
I'm
do.
like, yes,
Fight
do it, fight
Yes.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I say to you all who are watching, if you are like, we really want to hear you guys talk about this subject or this subject or this subject, reach out to
please.
us. I'm going to put our contact information under the YouTube video that we're streaming.
We also want to be able to stream on Instagram.
Yes.
That we can't.
But we can't yet.
Yes.
So if you guys want to follow us, I'm Katie Starlight 11 on Instagram.
Yeah. I'll put
what
our handles under
Oh yeah.
on YouTube. If you can follow us, that would be really helpful.
Because I'm
so we
C_Crino_1111.
Okay, I'll put
Yeah.
their handles on the YouTube because we really need you to follow them so we can go live on Instagram as well. Because I probably talk about controversial things, I am not allowed to go live. But if Katie
we're
or
like
Courtney,
only a few away from being able to do that.
you have to have 1,000 followers.
Yeah.
It's always a good sign we're telling the truth when they want to shut us down.
Yes, TikTok, that's what happened.
So what's going to happen is eventually we're just going to be like standing on a box out in the street, and we'll travel the country and stand on our boxes, and you guys can all come
Then
see
you
us.
can really call us crazy.
Yes. Yeah, so Emily's there. Emily Maureen.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is that your sister?
No, it's Emily M.
Oh, hi,
Regular
Emily.
Yeah,
Oh, I love this. This is so fun, you guys.
it is. All right.
Yeah,
Well, we are.
I see you.
Yeah,
I see you,
right
Sophia.
here.
Yeah, Maya.
Yeah.
I can't even read that.
Yeah.
She's
Oh,
right
wait. Let us
something about.
Oh,
a
let me
poet.
see.
Yeah. So
We're gonna do this every Monday. You
Yeah,
guys.
every Monday.
We are dedicated every Monday.
Wait,
to
I'm
being
not going to
here.
pronounce this right, but
And Dunas.
and Duna's poems are the first recorded piece of writing and are super beautiful and empowering. And it talks about anger being sexy.
Yes.
There you go.
I know, like let's
So we're like alchemizing right now, you guys. That's what the theme is alchemy. Like, how are you going to take what is happening in your life and turn it into something that empowers you? Like, no more of this, like getting pulled down into the dregs of stuff.
Can I just talk? We got to wrap up, but I want to say this to see if people are interested. One of the things that was arising for me and is one of my areas of expertise is actually on stress and unresolved stress and the patterns and how that works. And I was thinking about how many people think to themselves, oh, this is just my karma, or you keep reattracting this because your lesson's not done yet, or and the lesson's not over, or it just wasn't meant to be, and all that. I want to just crush it and light it on fire, and I won't stop talking about it, even if there's a fire.
Even if there's a fire.
Uh,
We are really
we love
like Will Ferrell.
Will
and,
Ferrell.
If we can get in like an Anchorman
Yes.
or
Yeah.
Step Brothers reference,
References.
we will always
Yeah.
try.
Time run.
So what I was wondering is like, would anybody love to hear about some of that too? I speak about it a little bit on the podcast. My sister's a therapist podcast. Shout out to those ladies. But like, so that we can kind of crush that. So people that are done feeling stuck in outdated patterns, like this collective one of anger.
Yeah.
Sophia said yes.
Mhm.
That
Yeah.
like we can empower you guys at what that looks like,
Mhm.
so you no longer have to stay stuck in the negative feedback loops
Yes.
that are causing so many problems in your lives.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
free will and love trump astrology. And so you might be like, oh, it's in my chart that this is the case. No,
Nope.
Yeah.
no. What
Yeah.
if you are instead say, oh, because this is in my chart, I get to do this.
I get to alchemize
Mhm.
it.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, guys. It
All right.
was awesome seeing you.
We love
all.
you.
Thank
We
for
love
people
you.
who are tuned in here, and for everybody who sees this later. We look forward to connecting with you guys again next week. Okay.
We love you.
We love you.
Are you
Bye.
gonna-
Look at Sophie. I love you so much. It's
love
a
you so
joy
much.
on my soul.
We love you so much. You're so great.
Mwah.
Mwah, mwah.
Let's see.
I'm gonna
We just
log
turn
off.
off this.
Do I just end the stream now?
Yes,
Is
I
that how I
think
do
so.
it? Just
Yes,
end the
yes,
stream.
yes.
Okay. Your stream will stop and you will no longer be live. Bye.
Bye, guys. We love you.